What's going on, guys? Peckers and Wise guys. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. Make sure you sub. Make sure you hit the bell, guys. Mosquito support, I guess it's going to be tied into insects and Beetrooper, and it's going to be a little bit more support for the insect sub archetype, I guess. Animation Chronicles is going to have a lot of the powerful stuff that we've been looking for, the pendulum stuff. We'll get to that when we get to that. The card I wanted to talk about, though, is Ninjutsu Art of the Mosquito Marching First, which is a normal spell card coming out in Animation Chronicles, and you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. The first effect says special summon up to level 4 or lower insect monsters with the same level from your hand. Somebody got that kind of off a little bit. Second one says if you control number 2 Ninja Shadow Mosquito, that sounds really powerful. You can banish this card from your graveyard, then target face-up monsters your opponent controls up to the number of insect monsters you control. Semicolon. So make sure that you understand that's cost. Place 1 hallucination counter. Okay, that's interesting. On each one of them. The effects of monsters with a hallucination counter are negated. So already you have a card that pretty much can target a face-up monster your opponent controls up to the number of insects you control, and then negate a monster on the field. So I don't know if that's, it's just not going to outclass a card like Dark Ruler. So I don't know how much this card will be played, but I definitely think the special summon up to 2 level 4 lower insect monsters with the same level from your hand, that can be pretty good, although that is a little bit of a hand dump. But a deck like Beetrooper can definitely use that card. Let's move on to the next card. I feel that there's a little bit of that's the Morphtronic stuff. That stuff's gonna be really dope too. But I really feel like a lot of the insect stuff, they always have stuff tied into them, and it ends up being really super duper annoying because the cards can always be as powerful as the meta stuff that they bring out, but then they always have some kind of drawback, and I hate that. But this card is also from the Animation Chronicles, and I guess this is the card that they were talking about. It is number 2. I thought one of the numerons was, but okay. Number 2 Ninja Shadow Mosquito. It's a rank 2 wind insect XYZ effect monster with 0 attack and 0 defense. Materials take 2+ level 2 monsters, so you can use as many as you want to. The first effect says it cannot be destroyed by battle. You take no battle damage from battles involving this card, so it's got a Time Lord type of effect to it. Second effect says your opponent's monsters must attack if able. So it's like their reverse gorilla, I guess, but I don't, battle phase effects are always kind of mad to me. The third effect says when a monster declares an attack, you can activate one of these effects. So either side of the field, any monster. Detach 1 material from this card, and if you do, place 1 hallucination counter on a face-up monster your opponent controls. The effects of monsters with the hallucination counter are negated. So again, when somebody's declaring an attack, it's a little slow. The second effect says inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of 1 monster with a hallucination counter. Now that's pretty decent, but it definitely has to matter on the battle phase type of stuff. And I just, I don't know. It's just being unable to be destroyed by battle just isn't powerful like that, because there's just so much spot removal in the game. Good card. And I feel like this other card, the Mosquito Marching, is definitely a good card, but I don't know. Nothing earth-shattering. Shout out to Hernan. I talked to him when I talked to him. These cards, I'll be going directly to them because I can just back out of here, show you guys directly on the page. Wrong way. Make sure you check out that video though. I wanted to talk about this other card. These two are kind of interesting. So the one, Oily Cicada, is a level 3 insect effect monster with 1,000 attack and 1,000 defense. So that's this one. And that card says you can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each per turn. If this card is normal or special summon, you can reduce the level of all insect monsters you control by 1. So a little bit of level modulation. I think that's really interesting. The second effect says if this card's battle position is changed, you can special summon 1 Oily Cicada from your hand, deck, or graveyard. So if this is changed, interesting. So that must mean some other stuff besides the Exceed that already exists. The Cicada King, I believe his name is, can that I don't know. It's kind of slow with the Beetrooper stuff being a lot of the level 3 stuff. It's just way too slow. So I hope they come out with some stuff. And the last one is Dream Cicada, which is this one. And this card says, my bad, almost went past it. Wind Insect Effect Monster, level 3, 300 attack, 1300 defense. You can only special summon with the first effect of this card's name once per turn. Also, you can only use the second effect of this card's name once per turn. So they're both once per turn. Gotcha. If you control an attack position insect monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summon, you can target one monster on the field and change its battle position. So these two obviously tie together, and that was exactly what I was talking about right here with the Oily Cicada. If this card is on the field, I guess you would normal be able to change a level because it's level 3. You can level mod in the forest with like resonance insects and all the other insect stuff, or the insector stuff if you're manipulating that kind of stuff. I'm not that deep into insect stuff, but I do know a lot of the effects. But being able to manipulate levels and then also change battle positions to be able to then do other effects, I really think that's interesting. Guys, let me know what you think about this stuff down in the comments. How do you feel it's going to impact the game if it does? And I wanted to mention also, we will have the 6 Samurai profile from Armin. We had to redo it because of we had some technical difficulties. We'll just say that. Appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm out. Pegasus out. Arrivederci.